So am I going to be talking to Ernie or am I going to be talking to the camera?
Talk to Ernie.
Okay.
Just talk to him.
Tim.
Yes, Ernie.
I suppose you remember how we met. You visited Jay in my MySpace. We were calling ourselves the Wicked Wench. We hadn't really started. What did you think when I said to you, hey, why don't you come out and play a little music with us?
I was really excited because, it seemed like just reading through your list of musical influences, I thought we'd get along musically, and I was really excited to have just gotten the big doghouse and trying to get limbered up to play it after not having played anything but an acoustic string for a long, long time. Yeah, I thought it sounded like a fun opportunity. I had no idea how far we'd come, how fast, with writing songs together and actually playing live and recording and all that. So a lot has happened in a short time. I think that I think this core was enough to make me want to stick around, if nothing else, just to play some music, write some songs, and see what happened after that. I'm with you that first night was. It was a bit of a real life education, your first show, and you're getting screwed by the man, which she almost was.
Yeah.
But no, it was a lot of fun. I don't regret the experience, other than just the letdown that some of the aspects were. Oh, I couldn't be any more excited now. I think I still think we're searching for the sound a little bit, which I really think this record is sort of about that, just throwing some things out there and experimenting and see what people respond to. But I think we laid a good groundwork today. I think that it's going to be really interesting to see what turns we take next musically, and as a business, if you want to treat the band as a business. Well, I think you and Jay, in the first place, I could just sit and watch you two riff off each other for hours at a time. I think Dane probably agrees with me about that. So, from that aspect, it's just been a lot of fun getting to know you guys and hanging out. And I think if we all weren't so damn busy, we'd probably hang out a lot more than we do. We'd go to movies, or we'd, catch a show like hopefully we're going to do tonight. But yeah, I enjoy the fellowship, if you want to call it that, a good church term. But we've had a good time together, and I think it shows when we play, and that we we don't get ticked off at each other. So that's a good thing.
A&W?
A&W.
Yes.
The root beer champions.
I used to know what the A&W stood for. I think it's Albertson and Williams.
Let's see if we can find out on this here.
We had to look it up on the internet.
Oh, okay.
The can will not tell you.
Random facts. .com. Buddy Holly's the reason I play music. I was 4 years old, and I was in the back seat of Ma and Pa Clark's Buick Century, and Buddy Holly's "That'll Be the Day" came on, and it grabbed me by the short hairs and pulled me up out the back seat of the truck or the car, and made me pay attention to him. And then you got people like Cash and Waylon, Chuck Mead from BR549, huge influence. First time I saw them, I completely revamped what I do live. It was a whole new ball game after that. It's a lot of hard work, but I don't care to do it. I'd say I spend about 6 hours a day working on stuff with the band, networking, trying to get us out there.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, but it's rewarding.
Tell us about your thoughts on finally getting to make the demo, and point out some of your favorite moments that you had in the last 2 or 3 days that we've spent.
Oh, making the demo. It was rewarding in the fact that we were in charge of our recording for the first time ever. In 10 years, I've been at this 10 years now, and for the first time ever, I went into a studio and the studio owner said, "Go ahead," and they just recorded what we did.
Yes.
And we got to make decisions about what went down on tape, which was real nice. I think one of my favorite moments was when we were recording. I think we were getting ready to record Lonesome Traveler Blues, and Jay and I were out. I think we were out having a cigarette break, and we walk in, and Dane says, "And then we'll release squirrels." All right, go ahead.
Yes.
But it was a good time. From having a cello play on the other way, which was something completely different, gave our music a completely different sound, feel, to when they first played Freight Train for us with the overlay of the train. That was also one of my favorite parts. When I was like, "Holy shit, we sound like a real band." I hope we're busy next year. The busier, the better, because the busier we are, the more people we have spread the gospel to. In the past, it's been a long haul from there to here. We've only been playing as the Wicked Wench for a little over a year, and it's been a real long haul from there, from Anything Goes to Pick Your Poison. But hopefully next year, I think if we don't get some sort of independent deal out of this demo, we will definitely, some people will start turning their heads and saying, "Hey, these people might be onto something here." And something else next year. If we don't get signed, I hope we get to do another demo, and we're definitely laying down Betty, because I've gotten 3 emails today about that one tune.
Well, how was it?
Better than sex.
Are you sure?
No,
Not sure.
not sure.
I was about to say you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, that's for sure. Tim, I feel like I'm really lucky to get to play with these guys. Tim is great to work with. He's probably the grounding root when everything gets a little crazy for us, which between Jay and I, it often does.